Hi everybody, Chris Brasure. Let's talk about the concept of fatigue for traumatic brain injury victims. The reason I want to talk about this today is because researchers estimate that about 70% of traumatic brain injury survivors complain of mental fatigue. Now, mental fatigue often comes from the extra effort that somebody with a traumatic brain injury has to use every day, and so they tire a lot more quickly. And a couple years ago, for example, we had a client who drove commercial vehicles. Now, he suffered a traumatic brain injury and actually went back to work pretty soon after that. But unfortunately, within a few months, he was not in that job anymore. And one of the main reasons why was that he was too fatigued to perform all day. And so it just didn't work out. Now, fortunately, after getting some help, he was able to return to work for himself, actually. Now, let's talk about, real quickly, some important steps to address mental fatigue for a TBI victim that you may be caring for, or if you have traumatic brain injury yourself. First, it's important to follow a daily schedule and at the same time avoid overscheduling. Following a daily schedule is helpful because it sets a routine. Second, prioritize activities and keep things flexible so that if the person with the traumatic brain injury is having a good day, they can accomplish more tasks. But if it happens to be a bad day and their fatigue is really overwhelmed and shut them down, then you're going to want to do less than what was scheduled. Third, try to get some exercise for the traumatic brain injury victim. Now, research has shown that TBI victims who exercise actually have better mental function and alertness. So they are able to work or function longer on a given day. And finally, it's important to talk to a medical doctor to see if maybe there might be something else involved causing the fatigue. Because while it is common for traumatic brain injury victims to experience fatigue, you also want to make sure that it's not a symptom of something that may be unrelated. And so those are the 4 important steps.